Hello, I'm Vaughn Ryder. Welcome to the first episode of How to Skip the Boss. In this episode, Sonic 1's Spring Yard 3 boss skip. This can be done in Sonic 1 2013 and Sonic Origins, both as Tails only. Before we get to the boss skip, I'll go over a quick and relatively easy route to get the speed shoes which are needed for the setup. If you're just here for the boss skip setup and don't care about the route, skip to about 2 minutes in when I pick up the speed shoes. That all said, let's begin. Start with a 5 to 6 tap spin dash. You want to jump around here. I use these rectangular objects beneath the slope as a visual cue. Jump as soon as you get to number 3. What you want is to bounce on the monitor and have enough time to get your rings before you touch the second spike ball. Just make sure to keep holding down the jump button as you hit the monitor so you get a good bounce. This can be a little tricky at first. If you're going too fast, you may end up bouncing off the monitor into the spike ball too quickly and you won't have your rings yet, and this will lead to you dying. Once you get the proper bounce, this next part is pretty straightforward. Just keep going right as quickly as possible while jumping over the obstacles and enemies, and then jump onto this box. There's a bit of leeway getting here on time though. You really just want to make it to catch the 7 to 8 second box cycle. After that, you'll want to jump up here and then do a short flight so you land on this button to open up the door. Keep holding right and try to jump and bounce on the second enemy. Keep going a little bit and then start flying to the top right. Depending on the cycle, jump on or over the moving platform, then a short flight. From here, the objective is to get to the speed shoes. There are much cleaner ways to do this, but the most consistent way for me is to simply jump over the bumper, hold right to hit the wall, and then time your flight so you can get into the room. The next and final steps must be done in a pretty tight window, as you risk a soft lock if your speed shoes run out. Grab the speed shoes and walk out of the room while hugging the wall. Stay as close as possible to the wall, but don't move left or right. Once you reach the bottom, start holding left. Continue up the left wall, then when you're about here, jump across and hug the right wall again. I used the bumper as a reference here. If you can see it when you jump across, you should have enough speed for the next critical part. Again, start holding left when you get near the very bottom of the ramp. You need to be running for this part. If you hold left too late, you'll go into a ball and won't be able to make the skip. This next bit is the most important and precise part of the run. Keep holding left while you run way up and off screen. If you had enough speed, you'll get above the ceiling and the screen will start panning left. Here's the tricky part. While off screen, you're trying to have Tails land on this section highlighted in green. Too far left and you'll overshoot and fall down here. Too far right and you'll end up back in the long ramp. Once you make it on top, you're basically home free if you have enough time left on your speed shoes. From up here, jump right and quickly mash fly. Keep holding right and keep mashing fly until you hit the very end of the level. Once you're at the wall, just keep holding right. Tails will fall through some of the geometry and then get stuck. Move a tiny bit to the left and then hold right again and Tails will fall to the ground level. And that's it. Using this route and boss skip, you can finish the act in roughly the 50 to 60 second range. At the time of recording, Glurbdorf currently holds the Sonic Origins Spring Yard 3 Tails world record with a 47.93. He's able to save some additional time by skipping an early box cycle, as well as just being generally super clean. A link to his run can be found in the description. One final note. There are some slight but important differences when flying above the ceiling in Sonic 1 2013. I've also included a link to TimArcHik's Sonic 1 2013 run. Future episodes will go over more boss and level skips possible in Sonic 1, CD, 2, and 3 and Knuckles on Origins, as well as Sonic Mania. This is my first real attempt at a tutorial commentary video, and it's a little rough. Let me know in the comments if something was unclear, or if you have any suggestions to improve the presentation and make it more digestible. Until next time, you can catch me live on Twitch. Peace.